Hello, everyone. This is Karen Sully with Fellowships of the Spirit. And today I have Reverend Stephen Hermann with me, and he is having an upcoming course. Now, if you've never considered an out-of-body travel course before, what are some good reasons and what can we expect from your class or transformation?
Wow. Well, the workshop, the course that I'm teaching, Journey into the Light, out-of-body travel made easy. Usually I do it at fellowships. I do it as
Right.
a full weekend programming on both Saturday and Sunday. So because of the pandemic, I've really put it extendedly focused into just this three evening course on Mondays this month. And it's going to be awesome. Out-of-body travel is something that everybody has this ability. Now, eventually, we're all going to kick the bucket anyway, and we're going to go out of our body permanently. But while we're still incarnate, we can learn to utilize our subtle body and travel to the spirit world, to travel to these other dimensions. And, a lot of times people have near-death experiences. It's not something that they expect to happen. It's a very sudden occurrence, often a very spontaneous and brief occurrence. But with the right type of discipline, with the right type of focused educational atmosphere and support, you can actually learn how to, both on an unconscious level as well as a conscious level, project your subtle body out and go into the spirit world. And it opens up and enhances your psychic ability considerably. That's why you see a lot of people who have near-death experiences, they come back.
Mm-hmm.
They're just very, very, very open. Maybe they're very clairaudient or clairvoyant, because the psychic senses are utilized for the subtle body in the subtle environments. And of course, where's the spirit world? It's literally all around us. And the other thing that's really wonderful about out-of-body travel is you can directly connect with your spirit loved ones and your guides, higher spirit teachers who might be working with you. And so over the course of the 3 weeks, I'm really going to, we're going to keep the group relatively small. I like to give a lot of personal attention, and I'd like to create a really safe, nurturing environment where there's love and people really feel comfortable in opening up to each other, but also in opening up to the spirit world, because everybody is gifted. Everybody has considerable ability. It's just a matter of getting in touch with it, because it's not like somebody who's mediumistic is on some type of pedestal. We all have this ability, and it can be brought out of us. So I'm really excited about it. I'm enthusiastic.
And is this something that after you take the course, you have the tools or kind of the meditation or to do it on your own?
Yeah, well, that's the whole idea. I'm into education. So, obviously, the more practice, you can't just force something to happen artificially. That's not how it works. But what I'm going to be working with, it's techniques and approaches that are proven to be very, very, very effective and very efficient in jump-starting people's ability. So you might have someone that's like an engineer, very analytical. It's very difficult sometimes for someone like that to get into the intuitive mind. Mm-hmm. But with the techniques and with these approaches, because we'll have discussions, of course, but we're going to do a lot of meditations and a lot of practical exercises. And those exercises, those techniques, the participants in the program are going to be able to take them and practice on their own. So even after, someone does the 3 weeks of this, they will have the tools on their own to open up and experience this type of thing. And actually, usually people have a lot of experiences anyway, just during the first time being involved with this, surprisingly.
Yeah, that sounds great, because I've had some similar experiences that probably are similar to this that I've already experienced, but not quite under this label. And you had said remote viewing is different than out-of-body travel.
Yeah, remote viewing and out-of-body travel or astral projection, people really can get that confused a bit. Mm-hmm. And they're really two different phenomena. They're really two different things. Although, remote viewing or traveling clairvoyance, as it used to be called, can blend. It can transition into actual out-of-body travel. But out-of-body travel, we're spirit souls, we're consciousness, so we can literally project ourselves as consciousness to other locations, both on a physical level as well as in these other subtle and spiritual dimensions. Easy journey to other dimensions, other planets, other spiritual planets. And it's pretty neat. So out of body actually involves the individual there going to another location. With remote viewing or traveling clairvoyance, what's taking place is your perception is going to a location. So it's almost like your mind, your perception.
Oh,
So
I see.
you can be sitting, let's say I'm sitting here right now. Here I am in California. I go into this deep altered state, meditative state, dissociate from my physical body. With my mind, I can perceive what's going on in New York State where you are.
I see.
Maybe I can be aware of what's going on around you, or I can connect with spirits who work with me in the spirit world, and I can really be mentally aware of what they are doing in the spirit dimension.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense?
Yes, it does.
So there's a difference, but you see, people, because they're kind of similar in the experience, consequently, people tend to get them mixed up. So at fellowships, I'm doing the out of body it's going to be a 3 evening on Monday evenings, starting June 7th, the 21st, and the 28th. And that's going to be, totally focusing on the out of body travel. Although we certainly do get into the remote viewing aspect as well, because that's important to understand. And then in July, I'm going to be doing remote viewing mediumship, and that's going to be evidential mediumship, but incorporating the remote viewing into the evidential, bringing through specific facts and details, which is another whole program and approach.
Yeah, it sounds like you really love this topic, and you're really
I love mediumship. I love helping people. I'm really into the teaching aspect. I teach worldwide. I go all over the place. I'm the author of the book Mediumship Mastery, the Ultimate Guide, which is available on Amazon. And I'm really into helping people, and I like people to feel comfortable and to get in touch with their abilities, and not to feel like, my God, I've got to compete with other people. I've got to be better than other people. Yes. What if I don't do well? People get so inhibited about things like that and are insecure, and sometimes they lack confidence. So I really try to set up obviously there's the reverence for what takes place, but a space where people can completely goof up and it's okay. And people can just naturally unfold their abilities and be supportive of each other and learn enough skills to be able to take those skills with them to continue the training and continue experiencing, because you never stop growing unless you allow yourself. And of course, you can be very stagnant if you want to, but that's
right.
not good.
Well, that sounds great. And I will put all the details in the description below. If you have any questions for us or are interested in this course or Stephen's upcoming course, it's all on the website. And we hope that you can join us, and we'll talk to you again soon. Thanks.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So please attend. Fellowships is a wonderful place to learn. And the courses that I'm offering, I put 1,000% into the teaching aspect, and I can guarantee you will get a lot out of it. You will considerably enhance your abilities at whatever stage of development you're at, whether you're very experienced or someone who's pretty novice. You will definitely excel with this.
Terrific. Thank you so much.